Ladies, take it easy.
Our setting is an airport terminal. There is a row of 6 chairs that never move. The time is night, and the rest of the notes do not apply to forecasting. Lights up on Claudette and Bernice in the middle chairs, making out gently, conspicuously, taking a brief break to notice the audience looking at them. They look lovingly back to each other and continue. They only stop when...
You're vibrating.
Oh.
Bernice pulls her phone out of her jacket pocket and reads the screen for a beat.
Tell me that's not another delay.
It's not another delay.
But is it though?
Yep.
Unbelievable.
Unreal. Is the plane dead? Do planes die?
It's not raining here. Can we even get in the air?
I don't work for the airport, babe.
It was rhetorical.
You're rhetorical.
Don't be mean just to entertain yourself. Don't you have Netflix on that?
What do you want to watch?
I want you to watch something so you're not watching me cry.
It's just an airport, Claude. We'll survive.
There's not even anything I can eat here. I will actually starve.
That's not true. I'll go find you something. Here, watch Bill Nye or something. It'll be okay.
No, please don't leave me right now. I'm actually going to freak out.
I thought you didn't want me to see.
You're the guardian of my emotional security?
No, I'm not.
Whatever, I'm not even that hungry right now.
Fine.
Bernice sits up and pulls it from another pocket. She plugs them into her phone and offers Claudette one of the buds after putting the other in her own ear. Claudette takes it, and they watch the tiny screen together.
I've seen this one.
Well, I need to catch up. Suffer or get a damn phone.
That slouches and folds her arms, but watches contently enough. Here, Chad enters and sweeps up a bit of litter on the stage, then exits as simply as he came. Claudette and Bernice pay him little mind. After a beat, Sister Melanie and Sister Joy enter close together with their small parcels. They are dressed in simple, long, plain-looking dresses and worn thrift store sweaters and sneakers.
See? I told you, there are outlets right here.
Fortune there are. Mother would have switched us both for voting to give up our seats.
Sister Joy looks out past the audience and waves to the rest of her party, then stands waiting for them, parcel in hand. Sister Melanie crouches and unravels a phone cord, plugging it in an ancient-looking flip phone and taking the nearest seat to it, holding her parcel in her lap and suppressing a smile of triumph. Mother and Sister Prudence enter. Mother's hands are free while Sister Prudence carts a rolling suitcase and 2 parcels under her arms. Mother pauses to look around and examine the group's new spot.
Very well.
Mother looks to Sister Melanie, waiting. Sister Melanie seems to be struggling not to roll her eyes.
Must we?
You know we must.
Sister Melanie joins her group, and Sister Prudence momentarily lays her parcels and suitcase on the ground next to her. They join hands and sing while Claudette and Bernice finally give up on politely ignoring their presence, watching in reserved bewilderment.
Lord, we pray thee, bless this space. This is a good and righteous place. All things from you are good. May it be kept holy and safe.
Great. Sister Joy takes the seat next to Sister Melanie, and Sister Prudence and Mother take the seat on the opposite end. The group now occupying the seats on either side of Claudette and Bernice, who suppress smiles and gaze at their phones once more, still with an earbud each in place. A few beats pass, and Sister Melanie checks charging phone when it buzzes. She leans to make eye contact and speaks to Mother.
It has enough power to make a call, Mother. Shall I phone husband?
Mother gives Sister Melanie an urgent, irritated look to imply she should be more discreet, then rises and crosses over to speak in a stage whisper to Sister Melanie.
Check to see if he's called us. Husband is likely delayed, checking our more delicate parcel.
Sister Melanie checks.
There's nothing from husband. But what's... Oh, no.
What, child?
There's been a second delay. It seems we're not to depart until 8:45 now.
Oh, dear.
Husband will be unhappy if he's not already learned of this.
Mother is alarmed to realize all seated can hear this conversation in total and signals for Sister Prudence to join her at the end of the seats. Sister Prudence does this with reluctance. Claudette and Bernice give each other an amused look of acknowledgement and continue watching their small screen.
We will wait here until dear husband phones or sends textual confirmation of a new directive. Until then, we will be vigilant and patient with the Master in our hearts and on our minds.
Of course.
Master, keep us.
Mm-hmm.
Lord, keep us safe from harm.
Safer still from harm and suffering.
Mother and Sister Prudence retake their seats at the other end of the row. Beats pass and Bernice looks like she's about to say something and looks to Claudette for some kind of approval. Claudette gives Bernice a severe look to try and stop her, but Bernice has made up her mind to step into the conversation. Bernice.
I don't mean to eavesdrop, but I thought I should tell you ladies that there might be another delay. The weather report for Denver isn't looking great right now.
Mother and the sisters look concerned and then taken aback at Bernice's intrusion.
I just thought you should know.
Thank you, miss. We will pray for clearer skies for all our sakes.
Sure.
Would you like to join us?
Melanie.
I'm sorry?
We have to say the prayer of omniscience, do we not?
Right, Mother, it would be prudent. Sister Prudence?
It would.
Very well.
Sister Melanie takes Sister Joy's hand, and Sister Melanie nods for Sister Joy to take Claudette's hand. Sister Joy offers her hand to Claudette with trepidation. Claudette looks uneasy, but reassuring and excited look from Bernice convinces her. Claudette takes Sister Joy's hand, and Bernice takes Claudette's free hand, putting down the phone and earbuds, then taking Mother's reluctantly outstretched hand. Finally, Mother takes Sister Prudence's hand and begins.
Lord on high.
Lord on high,
Our
Master of
all
the
things,
grant
grant us good weather.
The third hand.
You guys kind of sing everything, huh?
Yes.
I'm Bernice. This is Claudette. You can call us Bernie and Claude if you like. We're going to Denver to see my family. What are you gals up to, if I can be so bold as to inquire?
We're headed to the high plains for the harvest.
Melanie, hold your tongue.
So sorry. I'm nosy. It's a problem. I'm really sorry.
Sister Joy leans forward to address Bernice warmly.
Forgive, Mother. We're not accustomed to conversing with outsiders. I'm sure, Mother, there is no harm in informing our fellow travelers of our journey to our sister community to work the fields for a spell.
Yes, that's right.
Delilah enters, dragging a piece of luggage and talking on her phone.
I'm at the gate, Corey. I need to take a minute and get my nerves together. 2 sugars, please. Oh, no, sweetie, I told you I'm sensitive to the dairy. Well, yeah, I had an ice cream, so I really shouldn't overdo it, should I? Okay, you know what? Just 1 sugar. All right.
Delilah ends the call and puts her phone away as Sister Melanie pops up, moved towards her.
Would you like to sit here, miss?
Oh,
I don't mind standing, and the area's pretty took up for seats.
well, you're sure, sweetheart? I have been through an ordeal in that security line, and my feet are swelling up.
Uh-huh.
Takes a seat and looks relieved, parking her luggage to the side. Sister Melanie props herself against the wall and folds her hands, looking quite pleased with herself. Mother and the other sisters have not acknowledged or encouraged Sister Melanie's kind gesture, but Bernice is inspired by the act to continue being social.
You want some Tylenol for your feet?
Oh, that's all right, dear. I took a Percocet and a Valium before setting foot in this godless place. I'll be fine now that I can give the old tootsies a rest.
No place is without God, miss.
Melanie.
Of course, kiddo. Easy to forget the nightmare hellscape of air transportation is all. Y'all didn't make the last flight before the big storm shot things down either, huh?
We did not.
The airline offer you a night at the Radisson, too?
Pardon?
Well, they will. Probably just started offering at the desk. We'll all probably get a text around it shortly. Guessing that means we can't count on enough delays to bet on a cancellation.
But the harvest is at dawn. How will we?
Melanie.
We got an e-voucher. Damn, Claude. Skip this. We could be in a jacuzzi right now.
For real?
My man's seeing about a car right now. Just checking our options. We're due to be background extras in the new Robert Zemeckis movie. We might use the hotel bachelors to go nap in style, then let out to drive the distance. Depends if they'll take his credit card. Maybe we could work something out to get you gals to the fields on time? He should be up in a minute or two.
The three sisters look excited, but Mother promptly dashes their hopes.
The Lord will provide us safe passage, sisters. We will remain and we will have patience.
So we're waiting for husband.
Sister Joy.
Oh, you're waiting for... Oh, you all... I see.
We're not with them.
We're just dykes.
Hey, takes all kinds, right? Old Corey and I tend to go by the poly label these days. Sure turns things up in the bedroom, playmates or not. Excuse me, that's the pills talking. I get friendly when I'm in my starry days.
I had a polyamorous relationship just before I found husband, and my sister wives too. Made for a smooth transition, I'll say.
Really?
Really?
Mr. Melanie nods. The other sisters and Mother look mortified but hold their composure.
Check it, Bernie. We're the last monogamous pair on Earth.
Fancy that.
Never underestimate the value of having good women in your corner and around the house is what I say. Takes the pressure of the menfolk anyway. They don't care to hear us blathering on the way we can with each other and...
Speak of blathering.
Anyway, both with my old beau and with present husband, the dynamics speak for themselves. Though I do miss the gentle touch of my old girlfriends. This lot, you're lucky to get a friendly nod or a kind embrace 2 days out of the week.
That will be enough, sister.
I didn't know you felt that way.
Oh, Sister Joy, I didn't mean it that way. It's the sinful longings of the flesh that make me speak so. You know, I cherish our rapport.
Sister Melanie eagerly embraces Sister Joy with a full-bodied hug, and Sister Joy returns her affection with a gentle back pat and sniff.
Besides, Holy Communion with my clan is more rewarding than a million secular orgasms I gladly forfeit for the spiritual charity of dear husband and my sisters in our Lord.
One should hope our Lord is higher on that list.
Oh, of course. The love of the Master is the very highest on my list of joys. I sing his name.
The other sisters straighten their backs and sing Sister Melanie.
Master, Lord of kings and creation, we sing thee praise.
Oh my.
They do that.
Sorry, I'm confused. The drugs again. Is Master what you call God, or is that your husband?
They're one and the same, love.
Of course they are.
That is enough, sisters. We cannot expect the outside world to understand or share our ways.
But do the sacred texts not command us to spread the wonder of our love with the world?
Mother is reluctant to cede this beat.
That's true.
Very well. Speak with care, sisters. May your words bear only truth.
You see, my dear.
Delilah.
Oh, lovely. You see, Delilah, our knowledge holds that a man in our keeping is a vessel of the Creator, the divine one we call Master.
Okay. Is that not God, though?
We choose to differentiate because the moniker of God has been so perverted by a secular culture.
Sorry, butting in. The secular culture of people who believe in God?
Laugh at us if you need to, girlie. When ball players and rock singers start thanking God for being able to afford more hookers, we're not talking about the same Almighty.
Fair enough.
Dear Chad comes onto the stage and empties the trash in stage right and leaves again as Corey enters the scene to Delilah, handing her a coffee.
Okay, babe. Looks like most people are opting for the hotel, so there's no rush on cars. I reserved an Audi with a sunroof. We can cancel if we change our minds, but let's decide in the next hour. Any more delays?
Yep.
Great. That jacuzzi's looking good about now, yeah?
Delilah considers, glancing at the other women as she sits.
Well, that depends, Cor. You feel like being a superhero?
Huh?
Because I was thinking, maybe I kind of feel like being a superhero. Where do you gals need to go exactly? And exactly when do you need to be there?
Sisters look to Mother, who seems unsure what to do.
Mother, might I suggest this may indeed be the plan of Master? To find our way with these kind strangers, to have faith in their goodwill and in husband's patient understanding. He may yet arrive in time for us all to depart together by this strategy, and would that not be divine providence?
There's thinking.
The child has a point.
You want to take this ensemble someplace?
We would be grateful if our head house would approve such a proceeding, and only if.
We'd only need to get to the Denver airport.
Transport have already been arranged from the Denver airport.
I'll text husband now.
Well, best to ask and not tell now, sister.
Fine. Yes,
Melanie?
sister. Mother?
Fine.
Delilah smiles at Corey, who's really doing a miraculous job of taking all this in stride. Corey sips his coffee and puts down his bag.
And how about you gals? We upgrade to something bigger. You want to squeeze in on this righteous caravan?
Claudette and Bernice, who have been paying more attention to their own phone screen, check their options. Perk up now.
Oh, well,
No, babe, I'm in no hurry. My plan of taking your Xanax and nodding out on the plane has already been delayed, so those deloused jizzy roadhouse sheets are kind of calling my name.
you're really selling it. I think we're heading to the hotel.
Your Sister Prudence notices that Sister Joy has been making a series of uncomfortable facial expressions.
Woman, are you besought by a demon?
Have to make water.
Oh, there's a ladies' room just around the corner.
I was going to wait until we were on the plane. I suppose that's no longer an option.
Very well. Sisters?
Mother and Sister Prudence stand to go with Sister Joy to the ladies' room. Sister Melanie does not stand. She is looking at the phone with sudden alarm.
Let's go, Melanie.
I'm sorry. It's husband. He's trying to call. I don't think he can get through while we're in here. I may need to go up to the mezzanine.
Do you want to use my phone? I have bars.
I don't think husband would answer an unknown number.
I can't wait much longer.
I really think we might have to split up then, Mother.
Very well. I suppose some compromise was inevitable. Someone should stay here with our belongings anyway. Sister Prudence, please take Sister Joy to the laboratory before she floods. Melanie, ascend where I can see you, please.
Yes,
Mother.
The sisters exit.
No song for that?
Mother rolls her eyes, frustrated.
Lord, keep thy sisters safe from harm. May they return safe. You are good, so good.
Mother does not acknowledge Claudette's remark.
Okay, I think I'll go and upgrade the car. We're just 6. Last call.
We're good here for the night, I guess. Family stuff. It'll keep till tomorrow afternoon.
Back in the shake.
Okay, sugar. Keep an eye on that sweet girl while you're up there. I keep seeing those snickering old farts in the wool suits leering at her, and it looks like they just went up for a latte.
Oh, sure thing, Mama.
Corey winks at Mother, who seems pleased enough with the exchange between he and Delilah as he exits. There is an awkward silence between the remaining women, and Delilah is promptly determined to break it.
Family, you said?
Yeah.
We hear Sisters Joy and Prudence in the bathroom from backstage.
Are you going yet?
I can't go with you listening.
I thought you were fit to bursting.
No.
We hear an unmistakable, prolonged, and forceful urination. Mother does not react, but becomes quite stiff in demeanor.
I think the vent right above us goes straight to the bathroom.
The forceful urination ends with a burst of flatulence. All seated hold their tongues. Claudette is trying very hard to withhold laughter.
Jesus, Joy!
I told you I can't eat fast food.
All right. Wrap it up in there.
A few moments later, Sisters Joy and Prudence return to their seats to find the others still enjoying their pause.
So you have family near Denver?
Here, the potential conversation is interrupted again by some commotion on the mezzanine. The women look up as we hear from backstage Sister Melanie squeal, followed by a sharp slap, then two angry male guffaws, followed by...
Yeah, that's a lot of fun, isn't it, assholes? Walk!
The women each react to this in their own quiet way. After a beat, Corey enters again with Sister Melanie.
Explain yourself at once.
Yeah, what did I just see?
I only just got husband on the phone and dropped it when one of those devils grabbed my derriere, and then kind friend Corey came up behind the men and he did return the slide onto them in my honor.
Come again?
I saw one of those fucks grab her ass and gave he and his buddy a stealthy pinch to one of their sphincters. I don't think they were into it. Imagine that.
My fucking man right here.
Sister Melanie gives Corey a quick smooch on the lips and retakes her position, looking in the phone again.
And while you were bent with your hindquarters displayed for the world to tempt, did you manage to communicate anything to, with, or from our dearest caretaker?
Oh, yes, Father is on his way. He's stuck in baggage. They're trying to charge him to stow his parcel, and he sounds as though he's being ever so stubborn.
Judge our fair keeper not, sister.
Yes, Mother. I suppose we'll have to pass on the offer of a ride, kind friends. Husband says we will anticipate the Lord's deliverance with weather and transport.
Delilah gives Corey a knowing look, then passes the same look to Claudette and Bernice.
Then that is what we will do. Find us.
Find us. If you'll excuse me, sisters, I feel my cloth has come unsettled in my assaulting. I'll go adjust it and be with you momentarily.
I can.
I'll be fine, Sister Joy.
You want a regular tampon, sweetie?
No, thank you.
Melanie goes, giving a sad look to Corey on her way. Delilah gives a stern nod of approval to Corey, and surprised, he takes a breath.
Well, suppose I'll switch the car back.
Corey exits. Delilah smiles knowingly.
I'm gonna get a refill on this coffee. You gals want anything?
Heads shake. Noah remains still. Delilah goes.
Why are we still here?
Humanly, something else is gonna happen.
What?
I don't know. Have a little faith.
All is silent as those seated shift their weight and twiddle their thumbs, low at first and then louder. Dull moans from Sister Melanie, Delilah, and Corey begin to emanate from backstage. Claudette and Bernice are first to notice. They are amused, knowing what is likely to come. Mother and the other sisters catch on slower, but what's happening is unavoidable to know as the sound on the other side of the wall increases to clear sex noises, a thumping, clattering, gasping bathroom stall three-way. Sister Joy and Prudence are mortified. Once the sounds become impossible to stomach, Mother stands and alone storms off stage. Shortly, her outraged and scandalized voice cuts through and abruptly halts the cacophony of improvised, breathy, sexy exultations.
Halt this sinfulness at once. Have you no shame, child?
Delilah and Corey scurry back onto the stage, adjusting clothing. All delirious smiles. Mother drags Sister Melanie with her. Sister Melanie moves like a broken rag doll, blissed out of her mind and making no effort to conceal her rebellious happiness. As this happens, Claudette fiddles with her phone on the floor, plugging in the outlet and signals to Bernice that they're going.
I'm just gonna jump in here before we get to the big screaming deal and horse whipping, be it in song or what have you. Kid, we're headed to a lush hotel with a bar and the master willing hot running water. I don't think I'm stepping out of line to say you've obviously been suckered into some butter churning cult. If that dramatic orgasmic display didn't shake you loose and wake you up to what life's really about, I I guess nothing will. But I think I speak for the missus and myself when I say you're welcome to crash our room when and if you like tonight. We'll see you somewhere saner for whatever that might look like in this mad world. I put our number in your phone. Cheers, you lunatics.
You are fucking beautiful.
They go. As Claudette and Bernice pass Mother and Sister Melanie, Mother pulls Sister Melanie tight to her. Once Claudette and Bernice are gone, Mother pulls Sister Melanie to the chairs, far away from the phone as possible.
Delete that number.
I'll see what I can do.
Oh, it can't be that difficult.
Says you, the girl's the only one speaks this thing's language.
Delilah, looking very self-satisfied, addresses the room.
Cor, why don't you go ahead and grab the car? I'll be right behind you, babe.
Sure thing, babe.
He hits more than passionately, and he goes as Sister Joy and Mother scowl. Sister Melanie gives him a little wave, which he smiles and returns on his exit.
Looks like you've got some options yet. If I were you, I'd exchange that ticket in your pocket for Vegas. Don't limit yourself like these unimaginative cows if you can help it.
Mother and Sister Joy gasp, offended.
You weirdos be good to this kid. I was one of you once. Ruined 2 boys of my own, shackling myself to the good Lord and the good book's concept of decency. The devil's not real. We just look like him. All the angels are down here. I swear it.
This Delilah gives Sister Melanie a light stroke on the chin and makes her exit. Sister Melanie smiles shyly, beaming and lifting in her posture just slightly. When Delilah is gone, Sister Melanie looks back to the floor, dazed. Mother just sits silently and fumes.
I never in all my life.
I can't even find the menu on this infernal contraption.
Sister Melanie looks sad and resigned now. She holds out her hand.
Give it here. I'll do it.
I hardly think you can be trusted after.
I said I'll do it.
With no direction from Mother, Sister Prudence is unsure what to do and so obeys Sister Melanie, passing her the phone after disconnecting it from its cord. Sister Melanie makes a sad sniffling show of pressing some buttons and hands it back to be plugged in again. The sisters
There.
and Mother sit silent for a beat, looking away from each other.
I suppose we're to sleep on the floor here?
Mother stays rigid.
Suppose we may try to get some sleep while we await husband. When he arrives, it will be good that we are perky and ready to accept his wisdom.
Oh, wait. After a long moment, Mother simply nods and the sisters go to work unfolding blankets from their luggage, finding places to rest. They each mother a mostly silent prayer before laying down. Once all is calm and the sisters tucked away in their corners, Mother nods off in place, half on the chairs, legs slumped off on the floor. After another moment, Sister Melanie wakes groggily and sees how Mother is positioned. Sister Melanie rises and puts her blanket on Mother, then pulls Mother's feet onto the chair. She then removes the phone and charger from the wall. She rolls up the cord and puts it in her luggage. Sister Melanie walks to the edge of the stage, and the stage whispers a call.
Hi. Yes, it's me. Is it far? 106. I'll remember. Okay. I haven't decided, really. Can I still come? Okay. Thank you. I'll be there in 2 shakes of the lamb's tail. See ya.
Sister Melanie considers her things. She leaves her parcel but takes her luggage, leaving also the cell phone, then removing the power cord from her luggage and leaving that as well. Sister Melanie exits looking happy. As Mother and the remaining sisters sleep, Chad enters, sweeps around them, and exits. Then in the silence, husband enters. He bears no parcel, only a small satchel as his luggage.
And so I find the remainder of my flock resting and at ease in this hour of reaping.
Mother and the remaining sisters awaken somewhat slowly, then snap with varying speed to their senses, all eventually alert. Mother throws off her blanket and runs into husband's arms, nearly sobbing with relief. She does not yet notice the absence of Sister Melanie.
Praise him. Our husband arrives.
Oh, praise him.
And where is my sunflower?
Mother looks around and now at the remaining sisters, noticing with her.
Here.
Sisters hang their heads.
Oh, it's the heathens. Oh, husband, believe me, we did everything we could to keep her in her fold. but the wanton ways of this wicked world were too tempting for her weak young mind.
It's all right, Mother. I see her now.
You do?
Yeah, you do?
The Master has seen right to show me her path. We must worry no more about our dear lost lamb. She betrays us as we speak.
You don't say.
That ungrateful bitch.
Oh, husbands, what will become of us? I feared we would not make it to the Sacred Valley, but what of the authority, these ghastly people? We will surely be incarcerated if they find our precious package on your person.
Fear not, wife, my soul. I apologize. I was detained so long. I had to secure our precious package in my body. When it seemed the search was to be more thorough than I'd anticipated, but once secured in my cavity, I was able to opt for a rather vigorous exploration of my person, but so that the package was not discovered. The Lord has told me that this place will be the venue of our ascension. Let this be our sacred valley, and pardon me but a moment as I dislodge the sacred sacrament from my... Just hold on, okay?
Husband excuses himself and exits to the bathroom, where we hear some mighty gasps and grunts Mother and the sisters turn away from and pretend not to hear.
This is where we'll leave off from then.
Good a place as any, I suppose.
Now, sisters, we must have faith in our devoted one. It's not so bad. I mean, sure, it's dark out, hardly the light we were promised, ascending in sunny rays and all that, but the starlight is, I mean, if it weren't so cloudy and so...
Oh, Mother.
It's all right, dear. Oh, my dear, dear child. Be over soon enough now.
Husband enters again, walking awkwardly and carrying a sizable container.
Are we ready, my loves? We had ought make haste lest our poor lost bride expound at her charge with her usual energy and vigor.
The sisters wait for Mother to speak.
Yes. Sisters, retrieve your flames of the Master.
Joylessly, the sisters and Mother retrieve their parcels and roll out of them 3 candles. Mother lights them with a shaky hand as husband stirs liquid from his container into a single gross-looking energy drink. The sisters kneel and huddle under blankets in front of their candles. Husband joins them, crowding close with Mother by her candle.
Are we ready?
Nods all around.
Sister Joy, will you begin us in the Song of Ascension?
Lord, Master, Ruler of all.
I don't want to sing.
The sisters look at Mother with concern, but are silent. Husband seems to falter and takes a moment to find his bearings.
A simple prayer, then.
As you would have it, my love.
Thank you, our Lord and Master, for this world and our time on the bright blue ball of your creation. It was cruel, and it was beautiful. We pray our faith be rewarded, and we join you now before the comet of your holy retribution lay waste to what may once in your eye have been a worthy place for your vulnerable children.
Sister Joy wipes a tear from her eye.
Thank you, husband.
Husband nods to Sister Joy with affection. He takes a great swig of the poison drink and passes it. First Mother, then Sister Prudence. Then with great reluctance and at last courage, Sister Joy drinks of it as well. Husband takes the remainder from Sister Joy and finishes it himself. The women blow out the candles, and husband stands, gathers the candles, and unceremoniously drops them with the empty container in the garbage can stage right. Without another word, he sits in a chair. Mother rises and sits with him, curling up with her blanket and resting on his arm. Sisters Joy and Prudence sit and curl up with each other, leaving 2 empty chairs in the middle of the still unmoved room. Many beats pass. In the silence, Sister Melanie enters the scene and smiles to see her family appearing so at peace. Bernice enters just behind her after a beat, a little dismayed, but accepting of Sister Melanie's choice to return to them. The rest of the play is in stage whispers.
You sure this is what you want to do?
Yeah, at least for now. I think they kind of need me. I'll be okay.
Okay, I respect your choice. Claude's gonna scream at me when she wakes up. You made the fastest impression on her somehow.
I do that sometimes. Husband calls me a shining light.
Well, I'll leave you to live your life.
You sure the comet's just gonna pass by? Like you're Bill Nye said?
Yep, once every 33 years, like clockwork.
Well, that's a relief, I guess. I'll tell them when they wake. Maybe we don't even need to catch that 6 a.m. reschedule, huh?
Maybe.
Well, goodbye, Bernice. I hope your love lasts and you meet whatever idea of God you can believe in. Thanks for letting me use your bubble bath and polishing my nails up nice for me.
Yeah.
Bernice waves goodbye and exits. Sister Melanie takes in the scene and sits her luggage down. She curls up next to Sisters Joy and Prudence under Sister Prudence's blanket, looking truly, utterly happy. She drifts quickly to blissful sleep, and we take in the quiet, calm scene. Then Chad enters, empties the trash bin stage right, replaces the lining, and exits as easily as he came. The scene lingers. All are at rest. Lights down. A beat in darkness. Lights up for curtain call.